to Darcy. Garrett got hit with some sort of vision, kind of walked a little bit away from the party, and basically Garrett saw the army that is currently holding us captive.
Why didn't we take off running at that point?
Because after Garrett saw it and he said one sentence to Darstine, he passed out into a coma, or he passed out, and upon hearing the word from Darstine, the party talked things over and ultimately decided just to make camp near the farmstead and then head on off in the morning. They got ambushed and we got captured right then and there.
Wow, that was a poor decision, but we're in it. So,
however, there was no way that the party could have known what I meant by what I said or what to do in response to it. Really, I mean, I was unconscious, so I'm not blaming the party for making a bad choice. Overall, it's what happened.
So how many soldiers are there? This is nothing that we can overcome, right?
There's like 800 elves and then 3 times as many constructs.
Jesus.
This is the army that was going to go and storm Sarmanat, and Garrett basically diverted the entire army to the fire plains.
Because when they captured you, they found the word of
Sarmanath have a rival army that was going to meet them, or are they completely oblivious to this massive army?
They were preparing for war. They didn't know. They weren't aware of what the size of the armies were, but they were preparing for a war. They don't know when
So at this point, it's probably really important to try to get a message to Sarmanat.
If we can, but there's no way we can do so at this point.
I don't see us being able to take on an entire army at this point.
Change.
We need.
With any luck, we'll run into some demons on the fire plains that they can take care of and weaken them.
Or maybe,
Hey, Mephistopheles, we're got a bit of a problem.
It might distract them, but 800 soldiers? Has anybody done that in D&D, where there's like 800 simultaneous fights going on?
Yeah, there's mass combat rules.
Yeah, there are. But again, that was
we used them though.
Go ahead, Chris.
I want to ask, when Garrett and Lord Grey went to go poop, did someone follow them? Like, did a soldier follow them by any chance?
Yeah, you guys are being watched. Typically, there's at least one elf and one warforged along with them to watch you no matter where you go.
Elvin Jeff Goldblum is watching you poop.
We were speaking in common.
No, I was asking.
It's not clear whether they understood you, but they're watching you.
Uh-huh.
I was asking for my own sake.
Right. Okay. So basically, what Garrett was trying to do was just try to think of some ways for the party to still keep on going to save Darstine, because one of Garrett's intended goals is to keep his party safe as much as possible, and Darstine is immediate threat. So it's like, well, we got to do something. So as soon as he saw an opening, he went for it, but he, of course, didn't think the plan all the way through. But hey, what are you gonna do? I'm just surprised I was able to come up with that off the top of my head. That was fun to roleplay out.
Just waiting. Jason's taking a huge shit right now.
Oh, if he is, then we're not going to get to play the rest of the night. That's an all-nighter sort of affair with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically,
that canned haggis.
Yeah. So roughly, but Joe, roughly the army size is like over 3,500 troops.
Yeah, around about.
Yeah. Predominantly warforged.
Wait, why is there 3,500? You just said 800.
800 elves and 3 times as many warforged on top of that.
And can you explain real quick what warforged are?
They're like those big robot things we fought last encounter. You know, those big fucking hulking metal things.
T800.
There's like 2,400 of them, basically.
We've got to do what these guys say unless we can vanish, pretty much.
Pretty much. Well, we're
going, Joe, we're going to have to basically escape from this as soon as we're done doing our thing with the book, because regardless of whether we succeed or not, they're probably going to kill us.
Oh, exactly.
On the plus side, you've probably got the safest escort through the fire planes you could possibly.
Yeah,
that is true.
That's much better.
I was like, that is a lot of dudes. If we could somehow convince them that we're on their side, which probably is impossible, but
No.
Well, we could send scouts ahead, find out where the demons are, and then lead the army there.
Joe, for some reason, I have a feeling they're going to use us as the scouts.
I don't think so. That'd be incredibly stupid. But if they do, that would be our perfect chance.
They've got a hostage though.
Yeah, me.
Have you been paying attention, Joe?
No, I've been paying attention. I just forgot about that.
The key detail keeping us in line.
Guys, where you going? Guys?
You know, I never really liked Leia anyway.
We never really knew you all that well.
I was about to say that. We don't really know.
It's been like 2 days, you know?
She's an elf.
Kind of a douche.
She's an elf anyway.
That's what I
See? See? That's what I said.
See, honestly, Gray would be the one suggesting, like, what's this fucking book? And I hate elves. This shit's creeped me out.
I'd be like, no, she owes me for that suit of armor.
Gray, above all else, is committed to self-preservation.
Whatever, did they take our horses too, or is Lord Main gone? Okay.
So we're traveling on foot, but everyone else. Well, that'll slow things down a little bit.
Yeah, actually, as soon as you start marching, you're kind of maddened by the fact that this is a really slow march because the Warforged move slow.
I use Traveler's Chant. No,
and so do they. They use Traveler's Chant too, which helps mitigate and moves them basically at normal pace.
So, like what we would move at if we didn't have Traveler's Chant.
If you did, what would you move at? 5.
Okay, so are we moving at 5 or what?
You're moving at 5. What's Traveler's Chant adds 1?
Well, adds 1 to the slowest speed.
Yeah, so you're going at 6. You're on 6.
Oh, okay, that's how we would travel normally because of me.
Oh. Well, whatever.
Victor is slow.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Well, Victor, I don't know which
Victor is not unlike a Warforged himself in that he's very dense and primarily made of metal.
Guys, I've got the solution. We need to make 2,500 Victors.
So much Russian.
Cloning exists in this world, right?
No.
Advanced cloning.
All right, what are we doing at this moment? Oh, somebody's taking a shit. Okay.
Oh, I'm here.
Don't worry.
The shit is complete.
I guess we're ready.
I'm gonna. Let's see here. Let's take a look at what the chat's doing right now.
No, we're ready to keep going, I think.
Yeah, I'm almost ready.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Spoony. I really had to take a dump.
When you gotta poop.
You gotta poop.
You gotta apologizing to Spoony. He's like, all right, just one more chance.
I'm sorry, I had to poop.
He's
You
like,
train your colon to hold more, goddammit.
he's like, I forgive you.
This is the last time, though.
Next time you have to take a poop, though.
You're like, I will disagree with you because, hell, we don't know what we're walking into in terms of points anyways. Hell, it could kill them just as much as it could kill us. Who knows?
Actually, I think that my show is running touchdown.
I wish I had a genius idea.
Okay. Even though the seasons are closing rapidly to winter, the further east you go, the hotter it becomes. And before you know it, suddenly you find yourself walking amongst rocky, brushy badland that quickly gives way into desert. And you've pretty much had your fill of deserts already, so it's not very welcoming to find yourself in one again. But this desert
is deserted.
Yes. The desert isn't so much sand as it is broken, hard, jagged rock that looks like, for those of you who have actually seen it, which is probably not many, but it looks like the entire place is in the immediate aftermath of a volcanic eruption. In fact, steam and sulfurous smoke rises from the cracks in the scorched, broken earth. And you can almost see beneath the cracked, hardened earth, you can almost see that there's like glowing coals, as if there's some radiant source of heat just immediately beneath the surface of the earth. In fact, you find yourself losing most of your clothes just to stay in a relative degree of comfort. You know what I mean?
I'm actually going to observe the Warforged and see if they have trouble with the new environment, like the terrain or anything like that.
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Anyone who is wearing heavier than light armor is going to start experiencing heat exhaustion.
I'll take it off.
And there actually are rules for heat exhaustion at some point. I think it might be in the DMG.
Will they even let me take my
hide
armor off or no?
Huh?
Will they even let me take my armor off or no?
You don't have any armor on.
Okay.
So hide armor like leather and shit.
If it's light degree armor, then it's fine.
That's hard.
I'm probably the only one left.
Actually, I'm not using Dark Sun. Although the heat exhaustion rules might be in there.
I'm probably the only one in our party left wearing heavy armor, so I'll strip it off and start carrying it.
That's actually a really good idea, guys.
What is?
Taking the armor off.
No, heat exhaustion rules. It might be in the Dark Sun thing. I probably have to go get my DMG up pretty soon, but we'll only do that if you encounter combat, because it's only really a matter of a problem if it's in combat.
Okay.
You see no animals or wildlife here, obviously, as you are completely baffled as to what wildlife could possibly survive in this environment. And this black and cracked desert continues as far as you can see.
Question.
Dark Sun, metal armor roll, -5 to endurance checks.
Would I be able to roll a nature check to see if it's like just like what the land's like, or if there's some sort of magic affecting us?
Yeah, you can roll nature. Yeah.
23.
This is not natural devastation, of course. This is the sort of thing... There is a kind of magic, infernal magic, that is called Hellfire. That there used to be a class of mages that could summon up Hellfire, and anything that Hellfire touched it would permanently and irrevocably destroy, and make it just, infertile, completely barren of life for now and all time. And basically what happened is when the gates of hell opened in this area so very long ago, it basically bathed the entire region in hellfire.
I know about the gate in hell that opened up then, or do I just this is not reversible, or?
Yeah, this is not reversible.
Okay.
And so, as you start to trek through the hills... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just that. Does this appear to look the same as that vision I had way back from the Mage Tower when I kind of went at that little... Does this look kind of like what the landscapes looked like after whatever?
No, actually, the vision you saw was one of chaos and a twisting maelstrom of not just fire, although fire did figure prominently into it, but almost like an elemental chaos that was just swirling around in some primal elemental destruction. It was much more horrific than this.
Okay, fantastic. I'm scarred for life.
Sweet, it gets worse.
Okay. So, before you really get into this place, Tanir seems to recognize that this is bad mojo. So, long before you ever got here, as soon as he heard you were traveling east, he has been stockpiling as much water and, liquid refreshment as possible. And so that actually slowed you down somewhat, because the Rangers were working overtime foraging for food and water.
And let me guess, I don't get any, do I?
No, you do. They feed you.
Can I ask if I can go out with the Rangers and help them forage?
They refuse.
Jerks.
You'll be sorry.
Are you sure? I know where the best water is.
The other thing you notice is that the air is bad here, as if there's kind of a mist, but it's not so much mist as it is kind of a clinging sulfurous fume that stays low to the ground, which makes sleeping kind of difficult because this sulfurous fume is heavier than the air. And so, after the first night, you find that most of the people are forced to sleeping standing up because several elves, when they try to lay down, they suffocated to death.
Interesting.
How many of them died?
2 or 3.
Damn. I was like, come on, 700.
Yeah, I would have said several is not 700.
I want a dream.
LOL, stinking cloud.
Likewise, as Victor
Alright.
asked, the Warforged are having somewhat of a problem because they are so heavy that sometimes their feet punch clean through the brittle, glass-like surface of the cracked earth, almost like they're stepping on a glass, and it just punches right through, almost like it's ice. And their feet get mired in some kind of like scalding, burning mud, almost like burning sand. And in many cases, they find that they are unable to retrieve the Warforged because they're so heavy from this sand. And in a few cases, about 24 of them, they are forced to abandon the Warforged, struggling forever in the desert.
Like dinosaurs in a tar pit.
How many got struggled left behind? 2,000?
It's about 24.
24.
Damn it!
But the losses are getting worse the farther you go into the hills. In fact, they're getting rather more... It is getting more frequent than people are getting stuck. So the numbers are increasing, but Tanir doesn't seem to care. He seems dead focused on fixing and repairing this Word of Morgana to the cost of anything. He's like if people are dying in camp, he doesn't care. He's leaving them. If Warforged, it's small potatoes. It's a small sacrifice. We got to keep moving. So he's moving no matter what. And so the losses are starting to pile up when suddenly, off in the distance, about 5 or 6 miles away, you can see what appears to be a low mountain. And on top of this mountain, you see what appears to be the ruins of a former great castle with many towers atop of it. And
Oh, my.
And Tanir points and he goes, "That must be where you're going. It is called Aberhold." Yes?
Indeed. That should be the place.
The mountain was called Aberhold, I believe.
No, the keep is called Aberhold.
Right back.
His second in command, the guy who at least seems to be his squire of sort, his name is Tanir and Sanir. He seems much more panicky at the sight of Aberhold. He says, "This is a place of ill omen, my lord." He says, "This place is cursed. This entire region is cursed. We should not be here. We are tempting the hells themselves by daring to trespass." And Tanir just basically slaps him across the face. He goes, "Ooh." He says, "You will control yourself. We've encountered nothing here. Nothing. There is nothing living here. Demons, man, animals, they take no interest in this blighted place. Nothing could live here."
Like Ohio. Nice one, Booster Gold. As an Ohioan, though, better shut your damn mouth. You still have Cedar Point.
We suddenly realized that we're in New Jersey.
It's like Fireplains does not have Cedar Point. It's not Ohio.
Gary, Indiana.
Oh.
Hey, Tammy,
Okay.
you two are going to act like little women, or you actually going to start walking towards this place with us?
I resent that.
What, the women's part?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, as you reach the foot of the mountain, you see that there actually is the remains of what was once a paved street that goes the entire length of the mountain, and you've almost never seen that before, a paved street this long outside of the walls of a castle. So the Tiefling Empire must have been great indeed and wealthy to have actually paved streets so long ago. At the foot of the mountain, Tanir orders the majority of his force to stay here, to wait behind. And he leads a group of... he leads himself, 20 elves, and 40 warforged up the street behind him as almost like an advanced force. And he gives everyone their weapons back, including Lileia.
Okay.
And he tells you to march up the road.
Very well.
Okay,
Fine.
high atop the mountain, over the sulphurous mists that surround the area, there stands the ruined keep, Aberhold. You see the keep's 4 towers piercing the dark clouds above, its massive walls anchored deep in the rock upon which it rests. It must have been potent forces indeed that brought this once proud keep to destruction. The walls of the keep are at least 50 feet tall, and you'd guess around 8 feet thick, with numerous large crumbling holes piercing them at various places. The 4 towers are each 150 feet tall. As you finally reach the gatehouse, you see a large rusty portcullis blocking the 15-foot wide tunnel-like entrance. Okay, at this, Tenier says, "My forces are currently surrounding the mountain. You will go inside, and you will find this device which will repair the word of Morgana. And you will bring it back to me, and then we will discuss the terms of your release."
Very well.
All right.
Sounds fair enough. We shall head on in there. We shall do as you ask.
I'm gonna try and stealth up ahead and see if I can't see anything.
Okay, hang on.
Are we getting a map change, or am I just not seeing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a map change in a second.
Hey, King Tuna in the chat needs to shut the hell up.
Yeah, he does. Everyone in the chat is like either wants to get rid of Leia or Darstein is like, come on, guys. That's not cool.
Oh, look at that. He got kicked.
Thank you, Spoony.
Tenier almost seems to want to go with you because he doesn't trust you inside, but
You know, the
eventually
more
he
arms
decides-
we have, the better.
eventually he decides that better you go inside the fucking cursed castle than him, so he'll wait outside.
Chicken.
Try to think. Oh, shoot! I don't have any other languages I know. Damn it. Actually, I do. I speak Draconic. I mutter a disparaging phrase in Draconic.
Okay, I'm
under
gonna
my breath.
try to get your map ready for you.
I think that before we head into the castle, I should probably put my armor back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, Seal. We'll all be equipped.
I'm going to summon my bird.
We might need to take a 5-minute break again just because I need a little bit of time to draw what's going on.
No problem.
All right.
How's that the best plan, Starscream?
I have a quick phone call to make. I'll be right back.
Like, like Starscream. That doesn't sacrificing either of the characters doesn't really change anything because if you sacrifice one, like okay, you got rid of that elf, the rest of you are still screwed. If you sacrifice Darstein, it's like okay, you got a worthless word of Morgana. You guys are no use to us. You're still dead. Killing people, sacrificing people is not a good plan at all.
This is a big fucking castle, you know?
Yeah. Well.
I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna try to fix the orientation to where north is up from now on, but unfortunately that means you're gonna have to go way down on this one.
Okay, that's fine. I can help. Just to the very bottom left corner, or bottom right corner, or bottom center.
And let's do bottom left corner.
Okay. All right. This is easy enough. Just jump up, grab one, throw it down here. Do you see where? Kind of close to where I'm throwing these down, Spoony? As far as stuff. Yeah. Yeah, all I need to do is just, I believe you can just click on a miniature once and then click somewhere else and it'll transport them there. Whee!
She's so enthusiastic.
You too, Lord Bane.
I don't have it open right now. I'm not in the room, as you can see. So if you could do it for me while I load it up.
You're in the right area, so I've already moved you. And
Right.
last is Gray and Pidgeotto, so.
I've never seen that open before.
Can you post the address in the chat?
Sure.
It'd be nice if they had a cache that saved
Where they're
the
going
address.
they're up to this.
Last time we played the Jets, our first game, it was I thought we usually only were.
Hi, Nick's friends.
Well, we have the book, Kelth, just to explain, we have the book because the book is worthless to Tammy, so Darstine has it.
Whoops.
Oh my god, what happened?
We've been sent to purgatory.
Well, no, we
is
will
the
end up here
construct.
eventually. You sure it's just 1/4? It's bullshit.
Look at that. Man, those cracks are really deep. Watch out for that step.
We should do a college.
It'll be a doozy.
You guys know how much Braylon Edwards is being punished for his drunk driving?
Was it one fucking play?
One
I was like
quarter.
1/4. Yeah.
Oh my god, man. We talked about that on Trey Duck and Stacy. That's just
Disgusting.
sickening.
I was
What,
actually
you got-
shocked. Fucking who's the one coach on the Fox network?
Jimmy Johnson, I was pretty
Jimmy
pissed
Johnson.
off
He
with
was.
what said.
He was like, I know. I want to win games. He's gonna be out there. I was like, no. That's fucking.
He's like, let the law take care of it. I'm a football coach.
So wait,
Why
that guy
would
was
you
only...
suspend any player for bad behavior, which he's done before. In fact,
God
he's
damn it.
left. The charter jet has left Cowboys behind when they don't show up for the jet on time.
Football Americano. Football Americano.
Football.
Football Americano.
Speaking your crazy French.
You would think that was French, wouldn't you, Chris?
I'm very racist. The Jets are upset that he was out late instead of the fact that he got busted for being twice the legal limit. Once again, I ask, if you have Braylon Edwards' money, why the fuck would you be driving yourself around anymore?
Oh, god damn it, that commercial. I could hear it in the background.
Oh!
Why?
You know what commercial was really funny that my family liked at our barbecue is the Geico commercial where they got the chip woodchucks chucking wood. You all see that one?
I like the one with the Burger King commercial with the flute. I think that one's just great.
You can shut the fuck up, you know what?
It was unfunny the first time, and then when he starts to gyrate his body, I kind of chuckled.
New breakfast. New breakfast.
Shut the fuck up. I will swear to God I will kill you.
You will swear to God that you will kill him?
Wish I knew more of the song and I keep singing it. I want to fucking buy a jazz flute right now.
A jazz flute? Okay, whatever. Okay, let's see. Lord Main is listed on an incredibly lame pun.
Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
We're all towards the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I so thank you.
And just for the hell of it, Pidgeotto is now following Gray around.
This is not a very encouraging background we've got here.
No, this is
Dry, itchy
dry,
eyes.
dead,
It looks like
red eyes.
Clear eyes.
like a big poo.
Like this whole place just needs,
Yeah, this is pretty much what came out of my anus. So.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, let's see how the chat appreciates that one.
What the hell is this? Mark Anthony and Fergie?
They both partly
Huh?
They have 10%
Uh,
and different old festival.
the people who are singing the national anthem guys are Mark Anthony and Fergie.
Fergie, eh?
Wow, look at someone has a fun little...
I'm actually stunned that they managed to find someone who wasn't like a decrepit 80-year-old band to play at the Super Bowl this year. I'm stunned they couldn't book the Eagles or Chicago.
Who was playing at the Super Bowl this year?
Black Eyed Peas.
For the whole halftime?
Yeah.
That's
See,
actually very surprising.
you know what they're gonna fucking do? Fergie will fucking have her tit fall out, and then we'll get Chicago. They'll go back to the old bands. They're like, no, we can't bring any new people, or their tits come out.
And then one of them will have a trouser malfunction, and then we'll be somewhere else. It'll be Weird Al
We'll
Yankovic.
realize it's the Black Eyed Peas.
The question is, which of their songs will it be? Will it be the ones that are absolutely god-awful, or will it be the ones that are only marginally embarrassing?
I'm sure we'll get a healthy dose of each.
I'm gonna be.
I don't think football fans will be able to tolerate I'ma be. They'll be like, look, we could tolerate Kid Rock, but this shit's ridiculous.
They're gonna do the halftime cut of "I Got a Feeling" just because that song is not redundant at all.
I love that song. Shut your fucking mouth.
Do it and do it and do it.
It's an okay dance song. It's just I think
it wouldn't be a very good halftime song. I don't think.
That's just all
I
it
think
is.
that'd be a good song to kind of get everyone pumped up at the beginning.
Now, if you want to get people pumped up, they would probably do "Pump It."
I don't know that one.
What about anime?
I will destroy you with a spork.
New breakfast. New breakfast. New breakfast.
Okay, that's it. That's it. We're gonna have this out right now, Larios.
Way across the country as we hear a door opening.
I'm gonna buy a flute and jam it right up your ass.
He might enjoy that.
He would.
Spoony can't sneak up on me. You see that nose before he actually arrives first.
Oh,
5 minutes start.
It'll be like the crocodile from Peter Pan, except every time he farts, you hear a flute solo.
I take pride in that.
It's gonna fart Yankee Doodle Dandy is what he's gonna do.
I have a flute the Burger King song. I have a flute. I'll have it farting. It'll play Eyes on Me.
Yeah, just as a note to everyone in the chat room, I know I saw a couple people complaining about it. I'm currently under a DDoS attack, so I can't really do anything for LordCat.com. It's going to be up and down during the session.
Hey, he shaved his stupid beard.
A what attack?
DDoS, distributed denial of service. It's basically using up all the connections on the server and fucking me over.
So somebody's like directly virus attacking you?
Yeah, it's fun because it's not even. They're not even like legitimate connections either. I've been fucking around with it all night. It's not working, so I'll leave it alone.
Oh man, I would be.
Now, I haven't drawn the whole castle. I've only drawn the southern wall. And actually, you guys will probably need to move yourselves to the east quite a bit where you see a gatehouse. I'm sorry it's a little hard to see. I've tried my best to make it as visible as possible. The background is not ideal, but...
Is that breaking the wall
cool.
of the gatehouse, or... Oh, no, okay. I got
That's cool.
How far to the east do we have to go?
where I am.
Okay.
Where Garrett is.
I can't do it.
He's not a player.
You can grant yourself.
Oh, you're not a player. I'm sorry.
No, I can do it.
Yeah.
I already did it.
Yeah, there's no admin password, so you can just do it yourself.
Yeah. Oh God, there's a door, isn't it?
It's a portcullis.
Portcullis.
That's equally bad.
It is a large, rusty iron portcullis.
Okay.
Portcullis.
Okay. I got. Just to let you guys know, I also have a set of tools, so I can pick a lock if needed.
Yeah, what lock are we gonna find on a portcullis?
I'm saying just for later on, not for now.
If you
I don't know.
pick the
It
portcullis,
seems
man.
like a lock to me.
Why did they gag?
All right. Okay. Now, the first order of business. Gray,
Yo.
give your bedroll. We're gonna throw it right at this damn portcullis. No, just kidding.
I have a bedroll. I am not willing to give it up.
Oh, okay,
Because
fine.
the last time I tried that, Spoony sighed, and he was like, "No, fuck you, Gray."
All right, so
You threw a flaming sleeping bag at people.
It was funny. It was it blocked the door for a little bit.
It almost burned the castle down.
It would have only burned down the parts that weren't made of stone.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Nick, 135?
Huh? Yeah,
I ruled over the fantasy football
man?
night.
dude.
Jesus!
36 points from Michael Vick. 32 points from Anquan Bolden.
God, if you had started Mike Wallace instead of Mike Williams...
My football picks sucked this week. Sucked
Jesus.
bad.
Dude, all of our picks suck this week.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not doing terrible.
What are you at?
I'm at
Yeah, I'm above a lot of y'all.
I'm at an 8 and 6.
Jason
I'm at 8 and
is
6
in the
too.
lead.
I'm at 7.
Why are you like that? Oh, I did terrible this week. 8 and 6, man.
8 and 6 sucks, man. You should at least have 12 wins every week with picks.
I think Spoony's in last.
The most any of us have gotten
Yeah, I'm
is
probably
10.
last. But the thing is, it makes sense because I know fucking zero about football.
same here.
I just want to say, my St. Louis Rams pick turned out for the best.
How the hell did you figure that out?
I just know that the Redskins are very capable of shitting the bed in games they should win. They did it last year in Detroit. They did it this year against the Rams. You place the Redskins in the game, they should absolutely win, and they just completely, they go derp.
Derp. Alright, enough football.
Okay. Oh, we're not?
You can go.
I am going to go up to the portcullis here, and I'm going to try to stealth my way up. What?
Before you do that, I will see if I can see what is beyond the portcullis.
Oh, that's what I was going to do, try to stealth my way up.
I just want to see if I can see through the portcullis and see what's in there.
I guess they kind of noticed us already anyway, if there were anyone there.
Oh, portcullis blocks line of sight.
Oh.
Kidding.
Blocks-
I
was like, isn't there gates in there?
almost had you convinced, though.
I was like, there's slits in it, though, aren't there?
I almost sold it, though.
Do I roll perception? Or?
Okay, no. Well, yeah, you can try, but
30.
30. Okay, you don't see anyone wandering around inside the walls precisely. What you do see is in the center of the courtyard. You can see an enormous pile of rubble, at least 20 feet high, lying in the center. It consists of old but worked stones, which range in size from pebbles to 6-foot boulders. You can see from this distance there are ancient carvings visible on some of the stones. They are now worn, but clearly show traces of ancient magic. This appears to be the remains of the central tower of the keep.
Huh.
Can I hear anything?
You hear nothing except the forlorn sounds of wind echoing through the empty windows of the towers.
Can I tell if it's a natural wind?
Okay, roll.
31?
It sounds like wind to you.
Okay. I want to make sure it's not like magic evil sad.
It's a demon fart. Get out.
I want to make sure it's not evil sad wind. You know that should exist.
It could be evil sad wind, but it's
wind
regular
plus 1.
wind, and I wanted to be clear in that. Thank you.
It's wind plus 1.
Can I try opening the portcullis?
Yeah, now I'd ask Victor, but Victor botches every single time he's asked to do something like this.
I'm going to try to open the portcullis. I'm not going to open the portcullis.
Okay, Gray for a minute thinks like maybe sometime in the past week or so I've been imbued with the powers of Zeus. And he tries to squat the gates up, and it doesn't really work out. Yeah.
Well,
Darstine, Victor?
My turn. I'll do it.
Here.
Boosh, 15.
Actually, I don't want you to roll. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say if 3 of you can work on the gate at one time, and just give me the combined total of your strength.
Okay.
Just total strength, not the modifier.
Just total strength scores, yes.
Okay, well then I'll do it.
I've got 19.
I've got 20.
No shit. That's very good.
Yeah, John kind of put strength as his big stat despite being a rogue.
Well, that's because it adds to his damage for sneak attacks.
Yeah, by the way, Sean, you realize you're not an artful dodger, right?
Huh?
The class feature you picked, you realize you're not an artful dodger, right?
Hold on. Artful.
It's
Lord
not the
Commander
wind
Vane,
from
what
the
is your
hat.
strength? I believe you're stronger than the rest of us.
No, his
He's actually not that strong.
I'm
I don't know. I don't see anything about artful dodging. What?
Well, then that means you don't have it. Like if you pick a power that says like the artful dodger like rider on it, then you don't get that.
What are you talking about?
You're a brutal scoundrel.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
it's just because some of the powers he used were Artful Dodger powers.
Yeah.
And he applied those Artful Dodger attributes to the attack.
Okay, so who's got the highest
Wait,
strength
what?
out of the rest of
When
you
you
guys?
okay,
No,
Sean, this is what they're saying. I'm not sure why they bring it up
I
now,
don't
but
know.
when you started your character, you had a choice. You could either be a brutal scoundrel or an artful dodger. I think
I
you
know.
chose
Yeah.
brutal scoundrel.
None of his powers have Artful Dodger modifiers on him.
Yes, I do.
Where?
Looking at,
He has a spinning blade. It's like his doing counter power. I just wanted him to note that.
it's just that you can target reflex instead of AC. He's been targeting AC when he uses that power.
I think last time he used it against
It said
reflex.
if
It doesn't
you-
matter. It doesn't matter. I just wanted him to know that.
Okay, so yeah, let's move on.
Okay, who's stronger than me because I'm a pussy?
What are your scores? Just call them out.
10.
9.
9.
13.
Valet is the strongest.
Wow, strength was the dump stat for like half of you.
It was.
Ironically, I realized in retrospect I shouldn't have made it my dump stat, but I did.
19 plus 13 plus 20 is 52.
52. Okay. What's funny is charisma used to be the dump stat, and in this version, it is absolutely indispensable for almost everybody to have a high charisma. It's really weird.
I don't, because I have a good wisdom.
I don't, because I'm dumb.
Alright.
Okay. Your total strength is indeed 20 and 18. That's pretty badass.
18.
You are able to lift the portcullis a few feet before the rusted gears will go no more, but it is enough if you hold it up or find something to prop under it for you to roll under.
Quick, use Pidgeotto.
Unfortunately, Pidgeotto does not have that ability. Unless
Use
the
magic.
port...
Go
unless
find
the port-
something like a. Go find a
unless-
box or something.
I have
the
a bedroll.
port-
Go get Tammy.
Here's what we should do. Here's what we should do. Two of us should crawl underneath, grab something from the rubble, and use the rubble to prop up the portcullis.
Good enough.
Fair enough. I've got a high stealth, so let me do that.
Right?
Alright, so I'll go ahead, roll underneath, whee, and try to get in there, and then run up to the rubble and try to get something large enough and roll it down to the portcullis.
I mean, there's rubble nearby too, isn't there? Okay.
No, not really.
Okay.
It's almost like it's been stacked in the middle. Okay, who runs up to the rubble?
Great!
Gray?
I thought 2 people were going.
Well, whatever.
If
I don't know.
the second person isn't going, then I'm going.
Okay.
There we
Hey,
go.
Juliet!
Alright.
Okay. As soon as Gray and Juliet run up to the rubble pile, they find that what appeared to be stable ground is actually loose gravel, which gives way into a pitfall as soon as you put any appreciable weight on it. As soon as you step on the area near the heavier boulders, the pile collapses and you fall 20 feet into a pit full of jagged rocks.
Can I turn into a flying squirrel?
You take 8 points of damage.
Ow.
If you are wearing, if you're wearing anything other than light armor, you will probably not be able to climb out on your own.
Great.
I'm wearing light armor.
I'm wearing leather, so...
Okay, then you'll need to make an athletics check to try to climb out.
Wait, did we all get hit in a trap or something?
No.
Anyone who ran up to the rubble pile.
Oh, hey, 20.
Gray scrambles out of the pit, feeling embarrassed.
Can I just wait until Gray gets up and ask if he'll help me up? Because I don't have very good
20-foot
athletic.
pit.
Yeah, I have. I have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, can you help me out with that?
Yeah. How far away is the pit from the portcullis?
Hang on. It's a ways. It's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. It's about 250 feet.
Well, screw that idea. All right, I'm going to tie my rope around my waist, and then I'm going to lower it down to Juliet and sort of brace myself on the ground.
Okay, make another athletics check, Juliet, with a +5 bonus.
Alright. I'm also going to use my daily power I have called Speak with Spirits, so I can add my wisdom to a check. 25.
Meanwhile, you three are holding up the fucking portcullis, and you're like, what is taking them so long?
This is not good.
What are they doing?
You think that they are having sex or something? I have heard that Juliet does that a lot, although I have never seen it myself.
This isn't good.
What's your roll? Sorry, 24?
Yes,
25.
Easily climb up out of the pit.
Thank you. Gray.
Yeah, you're welcome. Maybe I shouldn't have run forward like that. Anyway, we'll be a little more careful and try to go find boulders, yes?
Yes. I want to try to do a perception to see if I notice anything else in this courtyard. 21.
Of course.
Of course.
Sorry, I just stepped into a courtyard. I want to make sure it's not like a dragon on one side.
I totally understand. The courtyard appears to be barren. All of the rubble appears to have been stacked up crudely in the center of the courtyard. At the four corners of the keep, you see the towers that support the wall still stand, but other than that, you see no visible structure standing in the courtyard, and the only other feature of note is that the walls are periodically studded with large gaping holes.
How about we have the guys just sort of climb through the gaping holes?
Why don't you and me hold it up from one side, let someone else of the strong team come through, and we'll do it that way until we can get the strong team over on this end.
Okay. So you and I will hold one up, and then one strong guy will slide under.
Yeah.
Take up the slack, and then...
we'll have
So basically we'll have 4 people holding it up instead of 3 at a time. That should probably work.
Okay, this system actually does work.
Yay.
Yay.
I am the smartest person ever!
I am the smartest man alive!
Oh, guys, watch out for the pit. The ground here isn't very stable.
Yeah, I kind of saw that.
Not entirely stable. I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
That hole in the
obvious.
that hole in the ground is a little bit foreboding. Well, let's see.
Now that we're here, where do we go?
That's a good question. We never really knew exactly where in this tower.
Said it was in a tower. Gallon Dread's tower. I see 4 towers, though, I believe.
I see 4 towers, and I see 1 former tower.
Yes. Worst case scenario, the former tower is the one that we're supposed to go to. But I guess.
Ways, though?
God, I hope there's no tower defense.
I don't even think that was really a pun!
Wait, I got one. I got a good one. Maybe if we knew what happened here, maybe if they kept some kind of history, let's go search for some tower records.
That would most certainly be a towering achievement.
I don't want to play with you guys anymore.
I'm moving in the corner, sucking my thumb in the fetal position.
All right. Well, I guess there's one or two options. We got one or two options.
Tower records.
We get it.
We got it.
We hate you, but we get it.
We either go towards the trapped tower in the center, or we just pick one of the 4 and head that way.
I have a feeling we gotta go to the tower in the center. It's always the tower in the center.
Yeah.
That's the only other reason to go to the other tower is to either
Unless you want to try and make sure like the other towers are cleared, so we're not like surprised.
That's one thing. The other thing is that it will delay time for us to give us time to think about our escape plan.
It's true enough. He didn't give you an actual timetable.
Yes. He didn't.
Every hour they stay out there, their numbers get smaller.
Indeed, they do. Well, I'm surprised at how poorly they've been able to handle the planes here.
How long do you think we have in here? To be honest with you, before
how long? Well, that's actually an easy enough answer to give you. Is because now that you're on your own, you only have as many provisions as you were able to take with you. As in, you only have in your pack what you had bought before. So your food and water will only last that long.
Right. So.
Well, we could stretch it out by twice, half rations, but.
Right. Well.
All right. Well,
that means if we stretch it out by half rations, I've got like 20 days worth of shit.
Me too.
Don't think we're going to be allowed to live that long.
Right, but again, we could probably be here for at least a few days at most.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I think it's a rational idea.
All right, enough of this.
Okay, I'll stop.
Lily, I'm not sure what part of high elf culture involved such how do you say whimsical use of language.
I would never hit a girl, which is why I have Scarlet do it for me.
All right, I'll stop.
So, okay, well,
for now.
Of the other four towers, which one shall we go for first? Because they all seem pretty similar to me.
Let's just go behind door number 1. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Quite.
Would I be able to do a nature check to see where the ground looks to be the least stable so we avoid those sort of pitfalls?
Sure.
13. Kind of botched that.
You have no clue. You suggest that you prod the ground ahead with you with a stick.
How very useful of you, Juliet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I learned it in Druid school.
I'm not familiar with cragged poop lands.
Can I also just ask someone to get information? Can I do a history check to try to understand if there's any significance in the different towers depending on their location around the fortress? Or
sure, you can roll.
28.
There doesn't appear to be any appreciable difference between the towers themselves. In fact, they all appear to be of identical construction.
From tactical.
The doors to each tower are large, made of metal, and have a lock set in the very center of them. The locks appear to be old and rusted and do not appear to work. The stone surrounding the door is weather-beaten but solid and is decorated with ancient scrollwork and decorative designs.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what these towers would contain or their significance, but they all seem identical, which leads you to believe that they might have been set up for defensive purposes so they could see from all sides. Well, I guess we could just start with we could either go. What?
I was going to ask, could I do a nature check too to see if there's any way I can figure out where the deadfalls are?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. Ooh, 21.
They appear to be based primarily around where the rubble's been stacked. Just by the configuration of the rubble and how it's been stacked is unstable. The rest of the ground appears to be solid enough.
Okay, I'll relay that.
I wonder if that's to keep people out or to keep something in.
Uh-oh.
Can I want to do a dungeoneering check to see what type of creatures might actually inhabit these abandoned towers.
Alright. Once we get our information figured out, I guess we just make a choice and go.
Sanchez is pretty stiff on that play.
Okay.
Spoony?
I don't know what he rolled.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled dirt.
I forgot to roll.
I rolled a 12.
It's hard to tell. I mean, this is relatively uncharted territory, and besides that, relatively unnatural territory. You would guess, if you had a guess, that you'd be dealing primarily with desert creatures, not unlike the stuff you found when you confronted the Scorpion Queen. Maybe like fire beetles, like onkegs, maybe, if you know what an onkeg is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a giant burrowing, acid-spewing insect, kind of insectoid life. Really hardcore bug life that is able to resist these really harsh conditions.
Can I try a dungeoneering check too?
Well,
anything like you figure if there were magical creatures about, maybe something elemental that can deal with the heat.
Mm-hmm. Well,
even if they could survive, there can't be too much here for them to eat.
Well, if that's the case, then they're probably hungry for
Umberholz,
something.
yeah. Nope.
Can I try a dungeoneering check too to determine what sort of things might live out here?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I wouldn't tell you anything much different.
Okay,
you haven't really found any signs of habitation anyway, which would give you a clue.
Well, I say let's just head towards, let's say, the east and head for the southeastern tower to start.
Do we see any tracks, any sort of like markings in the sand that might indicate that there's critters about?
You could roll for that, yeah.
Okay. Would that be nature or perception?
I believe it's perception, but
Okay.
To see them, if you want to know the nature of it. Yeah.
22.
you see no such tracks.
Okay. So we won't get
All right.
ambushed by beetles.
Okay, so let's I'm sorry, Liz, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Let's head to the east then, as Garrett suggested, and we take these towers out one by one.
That's a fine enough idea. Darstein, Gray, I don't want to put us to any undue harm, but I'm weird about these towers, and they might have older traps and such. So if you two could make sure to, absolutely, that'd be great.
Okay.
That reminds me, you know that Malibu guy who was in the Dragon Strike video? You've seen that?
No.
I actually saw Malibu in an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger. And I marked out like a schoolgirl because I recognized him. Me and my brother was like, really, Malibu? And I'm like, it was Malibu!
All right.
I liked it.
I
He
look over
lost.
to
Chuck Norris kicked his ass.
I look over to Vane as we move. Like, well, this looks like it used to be quite a powerful and impressive structure here.
Yeah. It does.
Do you know much about this place, or do you know much about how it related to your people?
Lord Vane, actually, most of his... He's too young to really know much about it, unless he has an avid history buff, which I doubt.
I have a huge avid. I got a need.
Oh, you are?
bonus 11.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take a roll here, and you let me know. So hold on one.
Okay. I sold you short, Vane. I'm sorry.
He also has the highest intelligence of the party.
Yeah. So I rolled a 19.
Let me see. Okay. You do know the Master of Aberhold many hundreds of years ago, Galan Dread, is one of the most famous and notorious / feared wizards of the Tiefling race. In fact, he was one of the few who was a Tiefling before their physical transformation into their current form. In fact, it's rumored that he was one of the few who brokered the deal with the Hells itself to make the deal, and led your people onto the conquest of the Dragonborn Empire. And all you know is that at some point when the Tieflings returned to find their land ruled by the Devil Princes, that he led the resistance against them, which ultimately failed. But from there, the reports get sketchy. Rumor is that he either was killed or he went missing. And so
if one of us gets possessed by this guy, I'm going to throw something.
His ultimate fate is unknown.
I'll get possessed by him. He sounds pretty badass.
He was indeed badass.
Alright, so which...
the
thought we were
devil is
going-
in the details.
Alright,
Hey,
so
you
we're
said
going to
you'd
the
stop.
That
south-
wasn't even related to this.
We're going to the southeast tower?
It was a
Yeah.
great story.
Okay.
I was asked about it, so I told you.
And also, I'd like to keep an eye out for traps. So, I don't know if you want me to like roll a thievery check.
I apologize to Vane. I did not think he had the history. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just remember
He didn't strike me as the book learning type.
Also, actually, I have this feeling your history should be higher, Joe, because you are level 4 now. You realize?
No, I am not level 4. I'm still a level 3.
No. Everyone was made level 4 by the end of the last session.
No. Well, at this point, I'm level 3. At the end of this session, I can.
No, Spoony. Spoony made everybody level 4 at the end of the last session.
Yeah, I kind of got fed up with the staggered experience point level. So you are, if you are short, you are at least level 4 now.
All right, I'll try to quickly make those adjustments if we get into.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It is just I for some reason everyone was like at the end of every game I was like, "Are you at level 4?" And somebody would be like, "I'm 20 short."
So I'll go up to what is it, 4,000 then?
3750.
All right. All right.
So.
All right, and we're gonna head to the southeast tower. Yeah.
Okay.
And
the door is as I described it, and you are okay. I was going to say you try to open it, but if you want to inspect it for traps, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna back away from the door.
I will actually reinforce that trap check, if possible.
Well, I'm just gonna go do it. 17.
You detect no traps on the door. However, the door appears to be stuck.
Oh.
Just the ravage of ages has rusted the hinges somewhat. You'll have to force it open.
I'm gonna knock on the door and ask whoever's back there to open it for us.
Okay, you gonna knock on the door?
Yeah. Open up!
Dunk, dunk.
Some tense seconds pass, and there is no answer.
Oh.
Oh, how are we supposed to deliver this pizza? All right.
I'm kidding.
The door opens. What are you on?
Pizza?
No.
Somebody needs to open this door because I'm weak.
Well,
I'm
Yeah,
a
well,
bone fling at Sissy.
Everybody back away and let Vane use his ring.
Oh dear God!
I don't want to. I don't know what the integrity of this
I
drive.
smack Darstine over the back of the head.
I don't
Okay.
think this is the climate to be testing
I would
explosive
love to
rings.
use the ring.
Yeah. Well, first of all, just a quick perception check. Do these doors open inward or do they open outward?
They open
Out into the courtyard.
inward.
Oh, into the tower itself.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys never let me have any fun.
And the door's opening.
Okay. Well,
Victor, would you like to try chopping it down?
I get ready to bull rush it.
Yeah, I was say you can attempt to bull
Okay,
rush it.
over
Victor.
here.
And Darstine could attempt to bull rush it as well. They could try to bull rush it together.
If you keep crashing into the door, somebody's gonna end up rather unhinged.
Oh.
Promise.
Okay, for real. I'll stop. For real.
Getting out of the way.
This is. I can't even remember what my basic attack score is. It should be plus
Just
5.
roll a strength check.
Oh, okay. Modifier plus 1/2 level is 6, so.
I can't inspire competence on this, so good luck, guys.
Break the door down. Oh, 23.
What the fuck?
Wait, you actually rolled high? What sort of sorcery is this?
Okay, to break down an iron door, the
This will be
DC
hard.
is 23.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm not kidding.
Victor did good.
Victor did good.
Force open doors, 23.
I act like that's the easiest thing in the world. Oh, there you go.
We opened the door, guys.
On our first try.
Victor crashes through the door and flexes for you. Behind the door, you see a circular room with a wrought iron spiral staircase in the center of the chamber leading downward. In the far end of the chamber, you see a stairwell leading upward, but this stairwell is clogged with boulders, rubble, and rotting timbers, blocking any progress upward.
I want to try to go up towards the timbers and try to make sure these aren't some sort of trap. Like they aren't hiding an entrance. 30 on perception. 30.
You guess this blockage is a natural occurrence from whatever ruined the rest of the keep, and to clear the stairway would require, you guess, days of work.
Ew.
but it does not appear to be a trap of any kind.
Okay, it looks like we will have to head downwards, everybody.
Okay, well, how about I stealth forward a little bit so, there's less chance of us all dying in, one fell swoop.
Also, if I could just see, like, I guess would I be able to roll, like, a nature to know how hot it's going to get if we go beneath the earth? Like, if that's going to start increasing our ration intake or exhaustion?
You don't need to roll a nature check for that, but, yeah, if it gets much hotter down there, if you get into a violent encounter, you guys are going to have to roll endurance checks to try to deal with the increased heat. So, exhaustion is going to be a very real possibility if you have prolonged combat down there.
That's not good.
Okay. Well, I'd like to go ahead of the party and sort of stealth my way down there as much as I can.
Okay.
If I could get the damn dice to roll. Hey, 19.
19. Okay. As you go down the stairs, after 15 feet, it becomes increasingly obvious that there is no external light source here, so you'll need to bring your own if you hope to see.
Damn it.
Is it pitch black, or is it
It is
just
completely dark down there.
sunrod?
You have a sunrod?
I do. Two.
I have 2 sunrods as well.
Well, I have a... You know what? I've got a sunrod, too. I'm ahead of you guys, so I'll crack my one of my 2. And go ahead and toss that in front of me.
All right.
The DM is typing. I don't like this.
The wrought iron staircase spirals down to a landing in the center of a circular chamber 60 feet in diameter, which is dusty and filled with cobwebs. The 20-foot wide corridor of worked stone leads further into the darkness ahead of you. And I will draw this.
Yay.
Yeah, actually, I'm probably going to break open the Dark Sun rules for heat exhaustion. That's a good. There might be something in the DMG for heat exhaustion. In fact, I'm fairly sure there is, because I know it was in the 3.5. I just haven't read it in the DMG, but I'm pretty sure it's there somewhere. Okay, I'm going to draw this, and believe it or not, I'm probably just going to draw this on top of the current map we have.
Page 158 of the Master's Guide, they say.
What the fuck? Why did this... 158 of DMG? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is it listing underneath heat, or...
No, that's what I was told in the chat room. I'll double check myself.
Environmental danger, I think it is.
Okay, you're pretty much going to move to the far bottom right, where you'll see the other tower. And I'm going to basically just draw the spiral staircase, just as a circle here.
Okay, you want me to make the map bigger, Spoon?
No.
Okay.
We're good. I will draw the circle. Then, there is going to be... I'm going to change the background in a minute.
Out there right now, or you just drop them off?
Oh man, environmental danger is that's evil. Actually, let me check to see if it's in here. Yeah.
Oh my. That's gonna suck for us.
You have to make endurance checks every 8 hours, and if for each one you fail, you'll lose a healing surge? Yeah. Yep.
That sucks.
It's a good thing you have me here.
If a character has no healing surges when he fails a check, he loses hit points equal to his level. Ouch.
Ooh.
This is definitely going to keep us on our toes.
You can't use... I'm sorry, I was building my character. What's the effect?
What
But I'm
we
not
have to make
wearing
a
heavy armor.
well, according to this, depending on what Spoony does, we have to make an endurance check every 8 hours, and each time we fail, we lose a healing surge. If we have no healing surges, we take damage equal to our level.
Even if we're not wearing the crappy
This is-
armor.
This is regardless of
Well, it's what Spoony decides.
yeah.
If you're wearing heavy armor, I'm assessing a penalty to the check.
No,
Oh.
I'm saying I'm not wearing anything heavier than light armor, and that's
It's
what
still going to
doesn't
affect you
like me.
because of the heat.
Okay. Well, I'm used to the heat. Obviously, I'm a Tiefling.
Well, you are, as a Tiefling, you have heat resistance, so you might want to look and see that, but...
Okay, I'll check that out then.
It's saying it's like 5 fire resistance.
In fact, he may be the only guy who's pretty solid through the entire adventure.
It's Typhoon.
What's wrong, you guys?
Guess who's coming back at level 4?
Oh dear.
Trogdor.
Wow. Oh wow. I can't. Oh man, I'm gonna be losing healing surges left and right. Dude, I gotta score a natural 20 on every endurance check just to survive.
Would
Just
it be a
to hit the DC.
fortitude check, or where's endurance on the character sheet?
Endurance is Constitution plus training plus
It's a skill.
It's a skill.
it's a skill.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta go to the bathroom, so...
Yep.
Talk amongst yourselves while I drop a
Number
deuce.
1 or number 2?
It's a number 1, actually.
Okay.
I was hoping it was.
You want to hear it? I can bring the mic.
Yeah, if you can
Yeah,
bring
go ahead,
the
bring the mic.
with you.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh,
I'm-
Yeah, there's no specific listing of a type of like an advantage for these endurance checks, but he has fire resistant
Yeah,
so,
fire resistance, pretty much heat resistance. So
right, he Lord Van has fire resistance 5 plus half his level, so basically he has 7 heat resistance.
dude, the DC for regular heat is 22.
Yeah.
If this is stifling heat, I can't make the check.
Hopefully there'll be some. I don't
No,
know.
dude, I have a 2 to my endurance.
I know. I
You're not
understand.
the only one, man.
This is gonna suck.
I mean, Garrett is lucky because he's a bard and the half elf, so his high constitution, so he's like a 9 for endurance.
Oof.
He's not trained in endurance, but he has a 9 for endurance.
I've got
I'm
a
not
2.
pee shy. I'll pee right here.
I'll put
Right
it
on the
in
microphone. It was
Pee
asking.
right on you.
Yeah, stifling heat. The DC to not lose a healing surge while in stifling heat is 26.
Oh,
Not a real man until you can pee wherever. No, none of
Is
this
stifling heat the
guy.
only...
There's
No,
heat, which is
there's heat.
22, and stifling heat, which is 26.
Right, and you make one check every 8 hours.
No, it's just heat. It's not... Stifling heat is like...
I have a chance.
Like in a
Is
volcano.
bad. Stifling heat is like, yeah, if you're inside the fucking volcano, but like... This is like... Seriously, it's about 105 degrees Fahrenheit, which is bad. That's really bad, but it's not... Like, I can walk around outside. I wouldn't call that stifling heat, but...
Nick's like, that's not that bad. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
Northeast
work on
dude's
it. I'll work
like,
on a
what
sweat
the
as a-
fuck? It goes above 100?
Yeah, you go trot around outside and you work up a sweat.
Although, seriously, I wouldn't want to spend 8 hours in 105 degree heat.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean,
that's the
That's how you
temperature
get
of
heat
this
stroke.
guy.
the one point that's made is that when you do an extended rest, you don't gain back healing surges that are lost as a result of failing the endurance check while you're still in that environment. So, like, if you fail your check, you lose a healing surge. You take an extended rest, you still have
get
-1 healing
I'd
surge.
imagine taking an extended rest in this heat would be a pretty terrible idea to begin with.
So we'd have to take an extended rest in the courtyard to be quiet.
Yeah, we'll have... Well, yeah, I mean, does the courtyard not count? Just the heat? That'd be great.
Well, actually, it is a little cooler just outside because even though you're kind of in this radiant heat source, it's out of the direct sunlight.
Actually,
So
yeah,
it's-
probably the most comfortable place is directly inside the tower in the first floor before we go downstairs.
Well, they say in hot environments like deserts, if you dig a small hole and just lie down in it, it's at least 20, 30 degrees cooler. But
Right there, Chris.
He brought that fucking chalk door.
What does a Jets de Nueva York?
The Jets de New York. New York Jets.
And El Dolphins?
El Dolphins.
Holy crap! Holy crap! Ben did an awesome picture of Victor.
People love drawing pictures of Victor.
Oh, no, this is a really have you seen it?
Is it the one where he's got the sword in his left hand?
Yes.
Sword in his left hand, big ass axe.
The bottom of it's cut off. It says something tackle you.
What are you looking at, Spoon?
It says human fighter played by Raw Ruler of Time, something, I tackle you.
That's referring to when Victor was inventing football with Garrett. It's like, okay, now I tackle you. That's what
I like how he has the hammer and sickle on his belt buckle, and his clasp for his cloak are two fists. At least I assume they're fists. And he looks perpetually confused. Oh! At least he's not eating sandwich.
Sandwich.
So are we heading down into
The pit of despair.
what do we see
Right.
there?
Yes.
Yes, I am heading down there. It's all the way on the right.
Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of somewhat layering because there's really not that much interesting on the top floor, so I'm just kind of drawing the map in the center. You know.
Okay.
So, I should probably change the background. That would help.
Not the Cragged Dumplands.
Yes, we will have to get rid of the Cragged Dumplands.
I like the Cracked Dumplands. They remind me of home.
New York is a pretty craggy dumpland.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, like, actually, this is pretty nice. I wish they did renovation like this in the roads in New York.
Have you seen how they pave the streets here on Staten Island, man? It's horrible.
I'm honestly jealous of this. I wish PA could get roads like that. I think Ed Rendell here is, I need to fix the roads, and he's like, let's just throw tar on it. Let's just
that's
dump
exactly what they do
tar
here, dude.
on the road. Like, no, that's what you call retarded, Ed Rendell. And he's like, what? I'm not going to pay 79,000 state employees.
I like the watermark. Art.eonworks.com.
You know what? Shut the fuck up.
Nick, this is hilarious. Ben also has like a picture of Victor originally with hair, and then another picture of dead Trim was like, sorry, Victor, we must go. He's all emo for losing his hair.
There's also a version of the picture with him with the sword where he's got this long flowing hair.
Yeah, I saw that.
The guy who drew it had the trending topic, a bald man can dream.
Bald man
I just love the Trogdor's back.
Oh, what, in the strong bed?
No, Trogdor. Fucking, the badger.
Trogdor's back!
Oh.
The Badger.
I like how Jason. Oh.
I surge with power, and I realize that I have, I hear something calling to me, and it's the voice of my father, and he's like, my son, you have shot my memory by
Anyway, we're in the ground.
by saving the king. Please, take my
Anyway, we're underground.
I have someone here who wants to visit with you.
You are underground.
Back.
Oh, that's so stupid but hilarious.
Yeah, you can put yourself in the wide hallway that continues ahead for about 40-45 feet before ending in what appears to be another iron door, but this one appears to be in much better repair than the others.
Oh, great. That doesn't look promising.
What are the walls here like? Do they look like they're kind of crumbled and damaged as well?
No, these actually appear to be. I mean, it's not fresh as
It's
daisy.
not perfect, but it looks much better.
It's protected from the weather. It looks much more secure here.
Well, this is interesting.
Well, if it's a better prepare, maybe you can actually open the thing.
Yeah, maybe we can actually deal with the locker in the door if there is one.
I will walk up carefully to the door and check it for traps. 27, natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
For a trap check.
you find and disarm what appears to be some kind of needle trap on the handle of the door.
Ooh, that would have been nasty.
Oh, damn. I'm going to turn around and signal to the guys and just sort of go... actually, I'm going to walk back here to the guys and say, guys, that door was trapped. I think we want to take this very, very cautiously.
I agree. That's
Why would it, if they put a trap there?
Sounds like a good plan.
To keep people out of.
here's this is another thing. How long has that trap been there?
Spoony, can I roll a check to see if I notice the age of the trap?
Do you have a method for determining the carbon dating of a trap?
I can lick it and see how old it tastes.
Could you potentially see if the trap has already been sprung?
You just disarmed it.
I just disarmed it, so.
Oh, well... Then,
well, then, okay, here's the question. Did I notice any, like, cobwebs hanging off the trap?
That's a better question. Yes, there was dust and webs on the door. Yes.
Oh. So maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I would really like it if the big guy with the axe and the armor goes ahead of me.
Okay.
I don't think you're being
Disarmed
paranoid.
it. Too late to ask it any questions.
You have any date for coffee? Oh, dear.
I give Leia a pair of shades so she could put them on when needed.
Awesome.
Well, I guess gray just
No.
All right. So, Victor, if you will.
Is the door locked or not? I didn't.
Oh, I never checked for the door being locked.
I was so happy I disarmed the trap.
I disarmed the trap.
I'm gonna check to see if the door's unlocked.
It's like a little kid who did. I did good, right?
You realize he's still dead. Oh, but I
Oh.
did good.
Is the door locked, Mr. DM?
No, it is not.
Yeah, I'm gonna back away now and signal to Victor it's not locked. Just say to him it's not locked. You do it. I'm scared. I did good, now I'm gonna die.
I'm going to have my axe ready, and I'm going to open the door.
There's not gonna be anything there.
It's gonna be another door. It's gonna be a rock wall like that scene from Lost. Fuck.
I don't see the miniatures on the fucking map.
We're far to your right, Joe.
Yeah, we're towards the bottom right corner of the entire thing.
Sorry for using you as a meat shield, Victor, but you know.
It's my job.
We're all proud of you, Victor. We support you. Just don't die.
Okay, let me draw this thing.
Darlene doing?
Victor is meat shield. I amuse myself too much.
Is it too much to ask for the jet's plane that carries them back to, like, just crash?
You might have a bit of a difficulty getting that wish.
Just the one with Mark Sanchez, then. It's like him and Braylon Edwards gonna be like in an isolated part of the plane.
What if they ended up on a desert island and one of them had to eat the other?
Sorry, Whitey, but I'm going with Mark. I'm going with Braylon Edwards on winning that fight.
Chris, if Green Bay loses to Chicago for next week's matchup for the Giants, I'm going to crap my pants.
Oh, is it the Chicago game?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Okay, bend over, baby.
Alright.
Fine.
Could Giants season just be over? And we fire Coughlin and do a lot of angry things that are irrational at the moment. But
I wouldn't fire
very
Coughlin
angry.
so much as I'd get rid of Gilbride and Quinn.
I want to fire everybody, except Eli and
We'll get rid of the offensive line.
and Bradshaw. I like.
Well, how about
Bradshaw.
Pierre-Paul, too? He's been good.
Pierre-Paul's nice.
He's good.
He's very fast.
Tucker
he just
wasn't
backflips. I think he jumped out of a pool once too. That was pretty cool. If not, he probably could have.
Just have the Ultimate Warrior on the Jets plane? What?
Why would I want the Ultimate Warrior on the Jets?
Why? So we can.
I mean, I don't like either of them, but I mean,
He will send it into a nose dive.
I don't like Bill Maher, but I don't want him as
rocket fuel.
That made no sense, though. Get the Ultimate Warrior with the Jets? What does that mean? No, Bomar no play football. Bomar just practice all day. Try to get better. Try to never throw a football ever again so Hakeem Nicks doesn't die.
Give me a second, I need to look for some.
Oh, you mean, well, because Bomar throws balls way out of reach of receivers, so they have to leap and then get clipped in the knees.
Well, Hakeem is the dream, so that just can't happen.
Exactly. Although I'm starting to loathe
like-
having him as a pick.
So baffled by fucking The Chase. It's a show about running.
Yeah.
Wasn't 24 about that though?
Yeah, well, 24 wasn't that much good. 24 wasn't that much better anyway. I'm just baffled at a cop show that's literally about running, apparently.
Running. Well, isn't Cops
Like,
mostly
no.
about people running, or rather running away?
Was that Cromartie? Please tell me that was Cromartie.
I think it was.
No, Cromartie doesn't have blocks. I think that's Wilson, I think. Rookie.
So did Braylon Drives Real Drunk play yet?
I don't think the Jets have played this quarter yet. No, they have actually. I don't know. I don't think he's caught anything yet.
Well, has he played?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Nah.
Come on, Dolphins! Dun 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 dun.
Trying to open up my.
Oh wow! He just like pushes him out of bounds before he has a chance to hit.
Trying to open my
jumps
D&D
in
tool,
front of
it's
him.
taking forever to open. What the fuck?
He just kind of shoves him out of bounds. He definitely would have caught that. The guy didn't even have to do anything. He just had to like stand in front of him. God, that was like a 30-yard penalty touchdown.
Touchdown!
Oh, making up for that penalty he had too.
Go Wallace!
That guy's gonna be like, God damn it, you idiot! That was like a 30-yard penalty.
Who was that? The Jets or Miami?
Miami got a touchdown.
Yeah.
They're down 7 now.
Yeah, and he threw it to like the 2-yard line, but I can't even remember what corner. I guess it's. Yeah, Hartwell
That
got
was
the
a nice
touchdown.
fucking play right there. I'm so jealous to see other teams' offenses where, guys actually have plays. It's not like I'm going to run 8 yards out deep into the end zone. Like, no, you can run like 2 yards into the end zone. Wait, how do you get a flag on an extra kick?
Offsides.
Offsides, neutral zone infraction, full start.
What kind of batshit insane, shitty coaching do you have to do to get a flag on an extra kick?
I
Too
don't
many men
know,
on the
Chris.
field?
Hey, Chris, what type of batshit insane
Too many
shit
men on the field!
on a
Either that or illegal shift again on a PAT,
How?
or maybe illegal
This
substitution.
is like...
Two
How
many
do
men on the
you
field
fuck up
on the
too many
Jets.
people on the field?
12 men on the field for the extra point block attempt.
Oh my god! It's not a no huddle offense. How do you have too many people on the field?
For a PAT. Oh God. I don't know, Chris. How do you have a delay of game on a field goal attempt?
I
By
said
the
the same
Giants.
thing about the Cowboys about how you have an offsides on a field goal.
Cowboys had offsides on a field goal. Giants had a delay of game on a field goal. How does that happen?
Did y'all see that ref who there were so many penalties? He was like, pass interference on number 90, unnecessary roughness on number 17. Hold on a second. And then
Wait a
he
second,
goes
hang
and
on.
talks with
Gotta get my notes.
some other refs and goes on.
It's like, hold on, I've got a list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cowboys are so bad with penalties.
Ready?
You ready?
That was your best part.
Yes.
Oh, but go ahead.
Sorry
anyway.
about that. you open up the door, and immediately a strange smell just rolls out from the chamber as if you were containing something and just released it. Inside, you can see a tangled network of complex, thick silken webs filling the room.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, no.
And you can also hear what almost sounds like childlike giggling echoing through the chamber as if you've awoken whatever was in the... And it's welcoming you from whatever it goes.
I'm going to light my bedroll on fire and throw it in.
We're setting these webs on fire now.
I'm lighting my bedroll on fire and throwing it in.
Set the webs on fire. Set the webs on fire. Do it.
Do you set the bedroll on fire?
I set my bedroll on fire and throw it in. At the tangled webs.
That, but I do think that we should set the webs on fire.
Okay, choose a target square and then make a strength check, like a thrown weapon check.
Alright, 1 second.
Wait, did you? God dang it!
Webs.
Can I see where the webs are thickest?
Yeah, no, not really. It's thick everywhere.
Oh, okay, so I'll try to throw it right over here.
How about a legion of spiders?
Actually, let me make that bigger for you.
Quite small and fit into most overhead compartments.
Try to throw the bedroll there. You want me to make a strength check?
Yeah, make a ranged attack roll, yeah.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Ray has practiced this now. He can just do it all in one fluid motion, light and sharp.
We're just gonna buy you ammo and bedrolls so you can hurl it at things.
Wow, that's awesome.
10.
It goes 2 feet.
It bounces off the door and lands on you.
You huck the unwieldy piece of fluff into the room, but it's so awkward that you manage to burn yourself in the process for 3 points of damage.
Yay!
I close the door.
But you do indeed manage to set the webs alight, which go up immediately upon exposure to the fire.
Yay!
Hang on a second.
This was a much better idea than the last time we did this, I think.
I don't know if the bedroll is still necessary.
I was just saying, just set the
Why
webs
don't
on
we
fire.
just throw whatever we're lighting the bedroll on fire with into the room?
No!
Well, it's flint and tinder. How am I going to do that?
How did you manage to set the bedroll on fire with flint and tinder?
Well, flint and tinder.
Actually, I am assuming at most times that Lord Cat does have his bedroll ready to ignite and throw.
He's actually got like this fuse attached to it now.
He has demonstrated a willingness to just soak his bedding in flaming oil and hurling it into a room at a moment's notice.
I have to say, Greg, that in this context, this might actually be a really good idea.
Well, if there's anything in the web, it's going to burn.
Yeah, that's true. It'll either kill it or piss it off.
Like I said, anyone else I might have said you don't have that ready, but Lord Cat has shown has predilection for arson.
But I'm somewhat questioning the logic of us setting things on fire when we're already in 105-degree weather.
We're not going
That's why
in
I'm
there.
closing the door.
We're closing the door. We're gonna wait a few minutes. Open it up.
We made an oven.
So we're not going in there.
Maybe they're Jewish spiders.
Oh, wow. Nick.
Oh.
What? Wow. I'd expect that from me, but from Nick? Jesus, man.
You like Nick
The Jews have been through enough. They don't need you, Nick.
They've only got
Hang
me.
on, I'm trying to get the monsters ready because you've pissed them off now.
Yeah, they won the man.
If anything, we have removed a potentially dangerous set of circumstances for us in there, in exchange for pissing them off and making them want to kill us even more so. It's a
Can
trade-off.
somebody loan me a bedroll?
No.
We'll name all the monsters inside after people who died in the Holocaust. So one could be Anne Frank. One could be the father of Elie Wiesel. What was the name of the dad from It's a Beautiful Life?
Wonderful life.
It's a wonderful. Yeah.
No, It's a Beautiful Life.
No, it's a wonderful.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's a Wonderful
it's a Wonderful Life. It's the Christmas movie. It's a Beautiful Life. It's the Italian movie. We'll
It's a
fucking
Wonderful
fight
Life.
you on this.
It's a Wonderful Life. That's
This
the
is
name of the movie.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a
It's
beautiful.
actually, life is
It's
beautiful.
a Wonderful
Life
Life.
is beautiful. There you go.
Roberto
Okay,
Benigni.
Liz, to answer your question, I don't mind your character having that, this one's a little sudden. I don't mind it, but like if you want to roleplay that, go ahead. But if you want to be something else, it's okay. It is.
Okay.
It's a little sudden.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
No, it's okay. I don't. Hey, believe me, I don't mind people adding character to their characters. So,
Okay.
okay.
Nerd.
You're playing D&D, Joe. You can't call
You're playing D&D, and you're playing a character who gets excited and names his horse when he rides it around.
No. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the nerd character that I made, and I was reading some comments on my Civ 5. Review.
Okay, Joe.
Okay. As soon as as soon as Gray hurls his flaming bedding into the room, the webs immediately ignite, and Victor shuts the door behind him. The giggling turns into high-pitched squealing, as if there's some kind of this raging.
We're going to kill you.
I put my hands over my ears and go down on my knees and try to blot out the sound.
Well, that
Gray
was
do
kind of
good.
anticlimactic.
1001, 1002, 1003.
I say count it.
Hang on. Hold
Go
on.
in, Victor.
You're surprised. And you
Go
done pissed
in.
me.
How long
Whoa!
does it take to cook
See
a
what's
spider?
in there.
That's a dirty trick you played. That was not very sportsmanlike.
What made you think we were sportsmanlike?
How would I be sportsmanlike? Fire.
Nice, slowly back away from the door.
Fortunately, I can be unsportsmanlike too.
No.
Sportsmanlike conduct on the DM.
Sportsmanlike conduct, Gray, being an idiot, 15 yards.
15 yards. Oh crap! It's been 15 yards, and we don't get. Can it be first down again? No. Oh,
Seriously?
Unsportsmanlike conduct, the ranger, on the
Okay.
party, setting a bedroll on fire and chucking it into a room full of cobwebs. 15 yards.
all right, Victor. I'm gonna need it. Okay, here's how this play is gonna have to work. I'm gonna hand you the ball. You're gonna have to run it just straight through. We'll try to create a hole for you, but we can't guarantee anything.
Isn't that what we do every single play?
Pretty much. Yeah, it's not a great plan, but hey, eventually it worked. Maybe.
What is the ref hand signal for burning bedroll?
Lighting his arm on fire and swinging it in a large circle.
Oh no, I'd have to go back to my Pee Wee handbook for that one. That was a big problem back then.
Yeah, the next play, what we're going to do, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the football, we're going to wrap it in cloth. Ray, you're going to light it on fire. I'll do a Hail Mary pass into the enemies, and hopefully they'll intercept it, but then immediately fumble.
Okay, come on, guys.
I'm getting there.
Oh, we thought you were. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, this takes me, but I gotta summon the various beasties.
Oh no, we thought we were like talking over you. Sorry.
I was just getting sick of all the football references, actually, which is very surprising.
Aw. Come on, I'm just pulling up. Hey, you started it, but. Wait, I quit.
One.
He looks so goofy.
Ow! I'm on fire.
Ah, I'm not happy. Oh.
Hey, where'd it come from? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shaking them up.
You shook the bum. You're crazy.
Well, now we just wait for them to burn to death. Hey, what are they doing out here?
Just give me a second. I got one more thing I gotta do.
I hope these aren't phase spiders, if they still have those.
Face spiders? Oh boy. They just they teleport out of the room and they all land on Pidgeotto.
They're displacer spiders.
Go ahead, try it. Doesn't do dick. Bird is a tank.
In a world where rangers set bedrolls on fire and throw them into rooms. One man, one chance, one moment for victory.
I'm actually trying to find this. It's always hard for me to find these miniatures because they're not arranged in any logical order.
Lord Cat needs to drop his bow and carry around 30 bedrolls on a wagon and then toss them. He'll be the group's mage.
We'll invent this.
There we are.
We'll invent a repeating flaming bedroll launcher.
Bedroll launcher.
It's got one of those.
It's like Rex Ryan. He was fat then. Today.
No.
He's
Okay.
still fat.
We really have got to stop throwing that shit in.
It is a backpack mounted trebuchet.
You can't do a before and after if both pictures are fat. Oh.
It's I used to weigh 110% of my current weight.
I used to be 300 pounds. Now I weigh a slim 250.
Damn it! I weigh 250. That makes me want to go eat some ice cream and pizza.
Hey, somebody finally drew Garrett.
Chibi Garrett.
I've drawn. There's been a few drawings of Garrett actually.
Bullshit! Nobody likes Garrett.
Someone has a picture of Garrett that's badass.
Closing the door was a great idea until you didn't realize that most of these creatures inside there can turn incorporeal.
Oh god, they were face spiders.
It was a good idea in theory.
In theory. In theory.
They at least take some fire damage.
Oh yeah, they did.
My bedroll was not thrown in vain.
Stand
Okay,
behind me.
so,
Fire does not hurt me.
I'm going to roll initiative, and I'm going to take one action just because I don't think you were expecting this.
No, we were not.
I was not expecting them to run out while they were still on fire.
It's a red fire!
They're burning face spiders. Shit.
Just so you know, I have alertness, which means there's no combat advantage when surprised with me.
Okay, that's good to know.
Why don't you email it to me, Behemoth? It's really hard to click links when the chat,
moving this
my
fast.
email is angry.
Okay, the face spiders go on 20.
Oh.
The
Shit.
dimensional marauders
Oh god.
go on. They have a plus
Check
10.
it out.
Plus 10. Great. I'll swing around my plus 2 and see what happens.
They go on 18.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
Hang on, I have to document their hit points because I kind of wish the adventure tools were a little more robust to deal with this kind of thing, but they're not.
Like it had an encounter builder.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
I mean, I can have the monsters open in a window, but
It's unwieldy.
Mm-hmm.
almost ready to add those guys.
Come on, fool.
Okay.
Wanna kill shit.
Alright, we're ready. On 20, the hatchlings will go. And they have a bite. Hang on, what does that mean? What does that mean?
If you let us know, we could probably help you.
Oh, they have a power called Ethereal Repulsion. Teleportation at will. It's a triggered action. Attack, immediate interrupt. Oh, okay, I get it. Never mind. Okay, so they're going to attack you. This is against AC. Okay, so the first hatchling tries to bite Victor. 20.
Plus 8 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Just remember if you're hit. Gray, 10.
Yes.
Juliet, 17. Garrett, 11. Lord Vane, 19.
Okay.
Okay, if you were hit, you take
what was mine?
5 damage.
You want to
get
attack?
Okay.
You were not attacked by the spiders. If you were hit by the spiders, you take 5 damage, and you are slowed until the end of your next turn.
Could be worse. And we're in a narrow hallway at least.
Then the dimensional marauders. One will attack Lord Vane. Okay, and they have... Let's see. Partially phased, it's insubstantial.
Dimensional Mahoozit.
Okay, they suddenly become material as they emerge into the corridor with you and they attack. This one will attempt. They will both attempt the reality warps. +7 against reflex.
Ooh.
Okay, so Lord Vane 9 against reflex, which will miss. Then this one will rush Lileia. 16 against reflex.
Oh.
Miss
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. If it hits you, you take D10 plus 4 damage.
Ooh.
You take 10 damage. And it teleports the target 3 squares, and it will then teleport 3 squares into a space adjacent to the target.
Okay, I let out a blood-curdling scream.
1, 2, 3. Hi, how are you? And that's my turn, so everyone else will roll initiative and go.
Okay, I'm going to spend my daily utility, begin the hunt. I will declare, as part of that, Marauder 2 my quarry. And I'll roll.
Sweet, 19.
So I get a 13 to initiative. 33, nice.
Holy shit!
Got a crit. On
I can't teleport them into solid matter. I can't teleport them into any situation that would be immediately lethal.
Alright, Garrett's at the bottom of the round. Fantastic. Well, until Lord Vane rolls.
Are we rolling in it? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Victor got a 12. Skitch, you got a 3?
That's
Is
right.
that your fucking initiative, Jason?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, I got a plus 13 to my initiative and I crit on it.
Okay, so Lord Vane's initiative is 12.
Okay. Liz, you got a 16?
That's right.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, let me sort this data.
Chat room, what's not to get about what I'm doing? I run the monsters. That's what I do.
Runs the monsters and screws the party. No, not really.
Alright, so I guess I'll go first then. 'Cause
I take petty childish vengeance on perceived slights against me, and yeah.
And he has a vendetta against bards.
Alright, I'm going to use my battle axe. I'm going to shift 1 square up here, and I will attack Phase Spider Hatchling 2 with Fading Strike. So this is plus 9 to attack. 17 to AC.
I actually don't know if that hits. Hang on. Open up the thing. You hit, and when you hit it, it is slain.
Nice! Alright, so as one of those, I get to shift because of my fade thing. So I will shift right here. And then it'll be the Face Spider's turns.
Oh, but wait. They get an interrupt when you do that.
Oh.
Actually, you may not hit it. I get to attack you against your will.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, this is...
Actually, you do not get to
This
attack.
is
I
why
get
it
to
exists. 17 against your will.
That's a hit.
Okay, you do not hit it, actually.
So it does an automatic interrupt in order to dodge it.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Classy. That's classy.
That's fucking stupid.
This is why it does this.
Bastards.
Okay, when it hits you, it teleports you 1 square.
So my shift was utterly Hey! Fuck! No, not the burning room! Bad!
And in there, you get to see what other treasures I've got ready for you.
You mean like the fire?
No, it's not burning anymore. It flared and went out immediately.
Oh.
I was going
Yeah,
to
so
say
if
that
it's- if
our
it's- if
brilliant
it's his-
plan has turned against us. What? Throwing flaming bedrolls? Has it completely been positive on our behalf?
Oh, sweet Jesus, what is that?
That is the goofiest looking mantis ever.
It's an evil, goofy mantis.
Dude, nothing is going to be lamer than the crocodiles. Let's all agree.
Those crocodiles were fucking hardcore, man.
Come on, Dolphins, get a field goal.
It's
They
Barely
look
good.
surprised to see you.
They
Oh.
were surprised to see me. Do I get a surprise round on them?
No.
Oh.
But you can continue with your round, because I think you just took a standard action.
No, I took a move and a standard. I got a minor left, so...
Throw bedroll number 2.
What do I have in my inventory, anyway?
Where is the bedroll anyway?
Where does Bedroll land? Is it gone now? Is it done burning?
It's in the middle of the room, yeah.
The bedroll has a note attached to it that says, "Why, Gray? Why?"
Boy, I don't have anything I could do. I'm done with my turn, so it's going to be the Face Spider's turn.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Are you going to roll a different initiative for the Etter Cap?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
That's a good point. They get a +6 to initiative. So they go on 10.
Okay.
Okay, the spider hatchlings, one attacks Victor. 27. One attacks Garrett, 15.
Yes.
One attacks Linnea for 25.
That'll hit.
One attacks Juliet for 11.
Woohoo!
Misses. One attacks Vane for 19. If you are hit, 5 points of damage, and you are slowed till the end of the next turn.
This was to what again? Reflex?
AC.
AC.
Okay, man. I kicked the little spider.
I'm done.
Chris, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to shift squares with Pidgeotto. And then I'm going to cast Grasping Tide in the square that's basically going to encompass Hatchling 2, 4, and 5. This
Okay, I got
is against their Reflex 11, 26, and 11.
I'm pretty
So
sure the 11
26
misses. Yeah, 11 misses.
26 is against the 4. Do you need me to roll damage? Or is it just like it's
If it hits, it is killed, and it cannot retaliate against you because it's a range attack.
Alright, I'm going to end my turn there.
All right.
No, actually, I'm going to I'm going to use a minor action. I'm going to shift it to wild form, and that'll be the end of my turn.
The Marauder's turn.
Okay. Wow, it does that at will, huh?
That's a vicious attack there. Not as vicious as vicious mockery, but whatever. We'll see.
Okay, that's why it does it. Standard actions. Okay, they're all standard.
Jeez,
Why-
that
I was
guy's
like, why
got
doesn't it do
long
that?
dreads. It's like a freaking
Calm
lion.
down, Nick. Oh, Jesus! This guy's got long dreads.
Okay, they're gonna try their area. Let me see if they're close enough. Okay, both the Marauders are going to turn into their plane phase form, in which they partially phase into another plane, in which they are insubstantial. You can still hit them, you just do less damage when you hit them. And then they will both rush up and try to attack. They'll move up, they can't attack. But Darcy and Vane get an attack of opportunity if they wish to take it. And then Linnea gets 1 if she wants.
Yes, I would
So-
like to take an attack of opportunity. I'll just use my basic booming blade.
It's a basic attack.
You have to use
Basic-
melee basic.
Oh, it's basic melee attack.
Yeah, but still a plus 11, I think, for the attack.
20 to AC. Yeah, 20 to AC.
Let me look up insubstantials just to make sure I get it right. I think you do half damage, that's all.
Yes, it is. It's plus 11. I rolled a 17.
226.
Does that miss?
That was a good one.
Insubstantial takes half damage from any attack dealt to it. Okay, and their AC is 18. So if you roll over 18, you got it.
Yay, okay. D6 plus 5. 10 damage.
Is that halved already?
Oh no, that's 5.
And 3.
And then did Vane hit?
No.
I did 17. What? Does that hit?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Sean.
Okay. Let's see. What can I do here?
Why do they no like me?
I don't see any way I can get flanking from here. Wait! I see one. I will shift. I will move away. If I move downwards, I shouldn't get a attack of opportunity, should I?
Okay. Yeah.
If you
If you
move
shift
down,
one square, you
should-
won't.
No.
Yeah.
You're right.
So if I shift like here,
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine.
but if I move any more, then I do get hit.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck
You'll get
it.
attacked.
I'll take the attack.
No. Okay.
Where are you trying to? Okay.
It misses.
Okay. I will attack face spider with flanking. So that's and I get +2.
Yes.
right.
To the attack roll. Yes, to the attack roll.
Yeah. So d20 plus 12. Fuck. 14.
Might actually do it.
To AC.
No, doesn't hit.
Wow. Okay. Then fuck. I'm done.
I'm sorry. You said you're done.
Yeah.
Liz.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back.
Eek.
Yeah, and anybody who's noticing can tell that I'm visibly frightened. And I'm gonna attempt to do a Lance of Faith on the hatchling that's near number 3. It's a reflex defense, and I get a +6. Nope.
Yeah, that won't hit.
I'll chalk it up to the fear. I just can't concentrate.
Women and their fear of spiders.
Scarlett's deathly afraid of spiders. She's told me I'm on spider alert. I'm on call 24 hours a day. If it's 2 in the morning and there's a spider, I gotta go get it.
Okay, so we're of the same mind then. Great minds do think alike.
It's okay, I'll do it.
Gross.
Can you imagine the boyfriend points I get if I actually come over at that time of night?
Well, yeah, and she's got to put out, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You see how I crushed that spider, baby?
Is that your turn, Liz?
Yeah, that's all I can really do. I'm
Okay.
slowed.
Nick, kill things.
You got it. Well, since all these little things have come towards me, I will use my sweeping blow, which is close burst 1. So I'll attack all 4 of the things around me. Okay, I'll start off with Dimensional Marauder 1. 15 to hit.
No.
Marauder 2, 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Hatchling 1 to hit, 16. Wow, this is crappy.
No.
Hatchling 2. What the fuck is that?
Fuck.
Hell.
That's alright.
Wah, wah.
That was
One,
pretty
two,
god
three.
awful.
That was god awful, dude.
1, 2, 3, and 10.
That one's quite kind of out of place, isn't it? All right, should I roll to determine the effect of the crit fail, or
No.
okay? Okay, well, the damage. At least that one takes damage, right?
Yeah.
6 plus 12 divided by 2. 4 damage. I'm just going to be over here crying because I'm useless.
And that's
Oh well,
number
I can mark all 4 of them, although I'll only get to attack one of them.
Okay.
Damn. It was my turn. These monsters surrounded the shit out of Victor. What's going on there?
I'm okay.
You're cool?
I'm fine. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do too, Vane. You're defenders.
I know. I'm a little offended at the fact that they just walked away from me, but okay, I'm gonna make them pay here. Let's go with
Maybe it has to do with the fact that they saw me opening the door and then closing it. I don't know.
maybe.
Because
All
you're
right,
the
but I'm
biggest
just gonna
guy.
I'm gonna use Lightning Clash, which is gonna give me 2 attacks. No, I'm gonna use Dual Lightning Strike, which is gonna give me 2 attacks and allow me to teleport. So, Dual Lightning Strike against Space Spider Hatchling 5. I rolled a 28 versus AC.
That probably hits.
Well,
Yep.
The will attack has to be made, right?
What's that?
It's a melee attack, right?
Yes.
So they.
Oh, so you're attacking a hatchling, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so it has to attack your will.
But I'm no longer there.
It interrupts your attack before it hits.
It interrupts your attack before it hits.
Oh. Damn.
7 at botches. You hit.
Okay. And,
Yay, he killed it.
Yeah, you kill it.
oh, okay. Well, then 9 damage and it's dead. I teleport next to Dimensional Marauder 2 and attack it. 20.
Joe.
Joe?
No, never mind. Forget it.
How does this work?
It's just what he
Why
does.
Go
Okay.
ahead and what's the problem?
Oh no, we were gonna say if you're gonna teleport, why not go next to Dimensional Marauder 1 and gain the flanking
Flank.
with Victor?
Because I'm an idiot. Spoony, will you allow me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Alright, so did that, it rolled a 20. Does that beat its AC?
So 22
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's gonna be...
Hot bed was real.
Sorry, that's not
Go
it.
in.
It's 13. It's a D8, 13.
Okay.
Divided by 2 is 6.
And that's number
Plus
1.
intelligent modifier damage. Wait a minute, that's plus 5 to the... it's plus 5 lightning damage, so that's actually 18 damage. And the
Okay.
target is marked until the end of my turn. Marauder 1 is marked.
Okay.
Good enough.
Okay, it's the Ettercap's turn.
You got a new friend, Gray.
Hi.
Maybe they'll give you a hug.
You burn their webs. They are displeased.
Are they on fire?
Okay, one of them does his web tangle, which is this plus 7 against your reflex.
Oh Jesus!
18.
Misses.
I resolved not to say any more puns, but I just want you to know I could have done one there.
We appreciate your restraint.
Okay, the next one will try his spider bite because he's right next to you and he doesn't want to do a ranged attack. So which is a plus 9 against AC.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, that's a.
This is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, that hurts.
Okay,
Great.
you take D6 plus. That wasn't a crit. No.
Far from it.
You take 5 points of damage and it makes a secondary attack against the target. This one's plus 7 against Fortitude.
Oh dear.
Oh shite.
Oh my.
18.
Oh yeah, that hits.
You are now stunned until the end of the Ettercap's next turn,
Oh.
and you take an ongoing 5 poison damage until you save.
Is
Oh,
it like a
good.
daily?
That is a standard action.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
God.
It gets stun as a standard?
If it hits with 2 straight attacks, yes.
That's fucking... Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay.
Skitch, it's your turn.
Okay, Shadow Triumph on the square encompassing Face Spider 2, Victor, Lord Vane, and both the Marauders. This is going to be... It's a close blast. It's a close burst, so close blast, so it doesn't incur any sort of attack opportunity. This is going to be against Fortitude, and it's plus 9 to the attack. So this is against Hatchling 2, this is against Marauder 1, and this is against Marauder 2. So 12 Fortitude on Hatchling 2. Marauder 1 and 2, it's 17 and 26.
Okay, this is against Fortitude against the Marauders, right?
Yes.
The bigger numbers are against the Marauders.
You need a 15 to hit their Fortitude, so if you did that, you hit.
I hit both of them, and the Hatchling 2, what is its Fortitude?
I shouldn't tell you, but whatever.
Well,
15.
really, like 15. Okay, so I don't hit that one. Okay, so both Marauders get hit for 1d6 plus 6 damage. They are both hit for 10 damage. They are pushed for... I can push them 3 squares, and Victor and Vane can slide 3 squares in any direction they want.
Man, I'm glad I made them insubstantial.
Well, again, it's just 2.
Do I
Get
get
them-
an opportunity? Because it's a slide.
No,
Yeah,
it's a forced
No.
movement. It's not draw an attack.
Yeah, but you can... Victor and Vane can slide however they wish. I'm mainly getting people out of my way.
Now, where in the player's handbook is the stun again?
Stunned.
Stunned. It means you can't do anything. Your turn's.
You
Oh,
can't
okay.
take you can't flank, grant combat advantage, and you can't take actions.
But if you have you probably don't have it, but if you have the rules essentials, it is on page
Page 234.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna push.
Yeah, that does suck. No actions, combat advantage, and you can't flank, and you fall down unless you're flying.
Yay!
Are you done pushing yet?
Well, I'm done pushing. Yeah, that actually is 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a bitch of an effect.
Victor, if you want to slide it all, you can.
Okay, are you done pushing the Marauder?
The other Marauder, I will push away if you. Actually, that's fine.
Although, if I can make a minor note, this is what I was talking about when I said that once you get past like level 3 or 4,
Saving throws are essentials. Yeah.
saving throws become huge because almost everything throws down some kind of effect.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. So that being done, does someone need healing? That I can see.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, with that being said, for my move action, I'm just going to shift up 1 square this way, and that will end my turn.
Okay, so it's my turn, which means I am bloodied from the ongoing damage, and...
Saving throw.
13 is the save, I believe, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so I saved, and Face Spider's turn.
All right. Garrett. Crits. Nothing matters.
5 damage. I'm slowed.
5 and slowed.
No, it maximized the flat 5 damage.
Darstine, 18.
Against AC,
Yeah.
that's a miss.
Okay.
I think. Let me double check that. No, that's a hit. I'm sorry.
Then Victor, 25.
Well, you need to stop rolling this high against me, okay?
Awesome. Okay, that's my turn.
I want you to go back to the part where you would roll ones, and then I would roll a critical 20 and decapitate your vote.
This is your turn.
Victor, do you mind being in the blast radius of an attack
No,
against Fortitude?
I'll be fine. Kill the damn
Fine.
thing.
Alright, I'm going to use Grasping Tide. It's going to block off the wall, so it's basically only going to affect the 4 squares that are encompassed up there. And it's going to be against Dimensional Marauder 1, 2, Hatchling, and then Nick. Against Fortitude.
That misses me.
Ouch.
So. You only hit one of them, though.
I think Marauder 2 is the only one that's hit.
That's going to do 10 damage, or in half, so 5 damage to the Marauder.
What's it?
Is the square beneath Gray a square someone can enter?
The door is closed still, isn't it?
Yeah, the door's closed.
Would I be able to move my bird there since it's not technically solid?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not a teleportation effect. It's... No.
Alright, that's my turn then.
Marauders.
Oh. Marauders, okay. Okay, number 2 is going to attack Victor.
Pidgeotto, use Hadouken.
It's going to do its reality warp. Which just sounds like it hurts.
It kinda
26 against reflex.
Oh,
I
God.
told you! You need to stop rolling so well, Spoony.
You're tearing us apart, Spoony!
You're going to take D10 plus 4 damage.
Teleport 3 squares, and it follows, right?
5 points of damage.
Ooh, roll
Then
low.
teleport 3 squares anywhere I want. And it follows you.
Alright.
It's actually probably preferable.
Alright.
Marauder runs up
Say
to
that
Garrett.
now.
And does
Remember
the same thing.
remember that Marauder is marked?
This is
by
true.
Lord-
How much?
by
What
Lord
happens
Vane.
if I attack someone who's not marked?
Then Lord Vane teleports to it and makes an immediate attack.
It also has -2 to attack.
Right.
Okay, go ahead and do it. Vane can do it.
Right. So make the attack. I think the attack has to hit in order for Vane to teleport, though.
I see. Okay, so it's going to do this at 5. 16 against Garrett's reflex.
It just hits. So Vane.
Okay, so Vane, do your thing. Bam.
Yep. You teleport right next to it, or any square that's adjacent to it that you want.
Other Marauder, I think.
The Marauder. Yeah.
It is no longer insubstantial, by the way. It has to become substantial to hit.
Okay. Joe? Joe, is your mic muted?
Joe, are you
Joe.
paying attention?
Oh shit, my mic's been on mute.
Okay, Joe, you can teleport to any of those 3 squares, or whatever square that's adjacent to Marauder 1 when you do your attack, I believe, correct?
Yeah, but he said it's insubstantial. Like, I can't.
No, it is.
No, it is
substantial.
substantial.
You always could hit it. It's less damage, but now it is completely substantial, and you can hit it.
Well, that's why I rolled the 21, and
Okay.
I guess, like, y'all weren't hearing me.
Yeah, so you can pick any of the other squares next to it to teleport to, and then I think roll your damage because you make the attack.
That door is open?
No,
It's
No,
closed.
it's-
Okay, well then I'll just stay right here and I'll roll the attack.
The damage. Well, you rolled the attack already.
It
I'm
hits.
sorry?
It hits.
I mean,
You're-
the damage is what I meant.
Yeah.
14?
Okay, now does that interrupt the attack in any way, or does this take the damage and move on?
The details are listed.
It takes the damage and it still gets to attack. It doesn't stop the attack from happening.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's going to take 14, and that's number 1.
Max damage or not? Yeah, it is max damage.
It is max damage. That is
Okay, and then it's going to hit and do it anyway. So
Right.
Garrett
Okay.
takes 7 points of damage
okay.
and
I
is
just wanna let
whisked
you know-
away.
Marauder is going to take an ongoing 5 lightning damage every turn. And,
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
And it was actually 2 d8s instead of 1 d8, but I'll,
What are you talking about, Joe?
You're talking about the power that he used earlier on.
Because I fucked up, so I just rolled 1 d8. It's supposed to be 2 d8s, and you're supposed to take an ongoing 5 lightning damage. It's my daily.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
does
that-
it save, or how long does that occur?
Until it saves, probably.
Until you save.
Okay, so it has to
I
save it
saved.
now.
So it takes
Okay.
5 more.
Okay.
And that bloodies it, by the way. That,
Okay.
If that's the Marauder's turn, Sean's turn.
Okie dokie, I will use Death Strike on Phase Spider Hatchling 3 with the hand crossbow. Death Strike lets me shift 2 squares. 1, 2. Boosh. That's gonna be a +8, I believe. Yeah, +8. 27 to AC. And let's see, D6 +3.
Wait, are you attacking one of the hatchlings?
Yeah,
Then it's
which one
dead.
was it?
3.
3. It's dead.
Is it going to do its fate thingy, or?
Well, it's a
Nope.
ranged attack. So
Oh, okay.
Okay, and give me a second.
If it senses a bad melee attack coming, it makes you go away.
I noticed.
Area attack burst 2 within 10. Okay, I'm gonna use hurl breath to hurl my dragon breath over at Phase Spider Hatchling